تعتبر المجر من أقدم دول أوروبا، وسميت بهذا الاسم نسبة إلى قومية مجر التي استوطنتها عام 895 للميلاد، كما تعرف أيضا باسم هنغاريا نسبة إلى جماعات الأنغور، وأصبحت مملكة عام 1000 ميلادي، ثم تحولت إلى جمهورية عام 1989. تقع المجر في وسط أوروبا، وتتكون طبيعتها من سهول منبسطة وهضاب وجبال وأنهار، وتوجد بها أكبر بحيرة طبيعية في أوروبا الشرقية، بحيرة بالاتون. وتعتبر المجر من أهم الدول السياحية بسبب طبيعتها المتنوعة وآثارها المعمارية وإرثها الثقافي والفني. يزور عاصمتها بودابست سنوياً نحو 30 مليون سائح.
Hello everybody, my name is Balázs Selmeci. I'm ambassador of Hungary in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, plus in the Kingdom of Bahrain and in the Republic of Yemen. As an ambassador, I have been in Saudi Arabia from 2019. It means I'm starting my 5th years here in the kingdom. But before I was here as the deputy of the embassy from 2014 until 2018. We are traveling here in Saudi Arabia. As I told you, we are in totally already our 8th or 9th years here in Saudi Arabia. So we had the pleasure to visit, for example, Alula, Madayan Sadiq, but in 2017, before big changes. But it was in that time so natural and so lovely. Of course, they are going to the restaurant and shopping mall. And I think all Saudis. So we are trying to live here as the Saudis living in here. And yes, we have friends between the Saudis. Generally, we are gathering in the farms, but sometimes in the house. We are cooking together, and we are never talk about politics. We are talking about the life here in Saudi Arabia, the life in Hungary, and generally about everything. They are cooking Saudi food, we are cooking Hungarian food. So I think it's help us to know each other cultures and being closer and closer to each other. The real Saudi Arabia was totally other when what it was written in the books or newspapers and was in the internet. It was much more better here. So somehow in Europe, the picture of Saudi Arabia strange because I don't know why. In Europe, everybody knows about the strict rules of Saudi Arabia, which is already changed. But anyway, the strict rules, the restrictions, which is only a cultural tradition. Every country has its own cultural tradition. When you arrive here, you understand that's okay. It's only a culture, nothing else. The people feeling free, and you can talk with them. You can enjoy the life, respecting these cultural traditions. The Saudi Arabia much more better and much more nicer when I thought during my preparation phase.
بدأت العلاقات السعودية المجرية الدبلوماسية في عام 1996 قبل حوالي 28 سنة، وهذه العلاقة المتميزة مستمرة ومتطورة. المجر دولة متطورة، والمجر فيها ثاني أقدم مترو في العالم. المجر فيها ثالث أكبر مبنى برلماني. المجر حقيقة جميلة جدا ووجهة سياحية آمنة. هناك رغبة من المجر في التواصل بين الجامعات، وأيضا سواء مبتعثين، يوجد عدد لا بأس به قليل، وإن كان قليل لكن يوجد مبتعثين في المجر سعوديين، زيارات رجال الأعمال وتبادل التواصل فيما بين رجال الأعمال بالمملكة العربية السعودية ورجال الأعمال في المجر. بلا شك متقدمين في السياحة العلاجية، وفي أيضا في الأمور الصحية متميزين أيضا.
I was in Alula, in Jeddah, Dammam. I spent a short time in Jizan. I visited Taif, mostly this city, Hofuf, of course. So every city or every part of Saudi Arabia has some interesting or places or place or building, or Jeddah Museum, for example. Every city has its own climate. The people are diverse in these cities, how they related to the foreigners, but in every part of the country they are very kind, very open. But you understand that he's from that part of country, or try to understand she is or he is from the other part of the country, but it's okay, it's fine. So I enjoyed, and with my family, enjoyed all our trips to meet with the people, to know the specialty of the places, the food. I don't know the name of the Arabic food, really, unfortunately. But we try to taste the specialty of that city. We try to know the folklore, the architecture of the city. So we are trying to know Saudi Arabia as it is. Yeah, it's a last experience. Yesterday evening I participated in the Nuriyad event, which was amazing. It's a drone show accompanied by a music of a pianist, plus the installation of the young Saudi artist. So it was really amazing. It's a big event. Before the Riyadh Nura, yes, I yesterday visited us the president of our Paralympic Committee, Hungarian Paralympic Committee. So we participated in the Saudi Games football match, for example. The last time I visited Al Nasser Al Fayha, not because I'm fan of Al Nasser or Al Hilal, but I like the sport very much. In every year I'm visiting the Falcon Festival, the Camel Beauty contest, the Jeddah Formula One, the various events of the Riyadh season, the first Middle Beast. I was there, so I try to use the possibilities which offer Saudi Arabia now. The Hungarian community is a small community. Statistically, now in Saudi Arabia, there are living 132 Hungarians, according to the official statistics. Really, who are working in Saudi Arabia, about 50%, mainly in the IT sector. Of course, at the Aramco, some engineers, they are working. They are living a normal life as live in Europe. So yes, of course, the climate is other. The more difficult for us, it's the climate, I think, because you know our body get used to the changing the seasons. Here, as I'm telling, there are only 2 seasons: hot summer and not very hot summer. But it's okay. We get getting used to it. Thousand people from Saudi Arabia, 1,000 Saudis asked visa from us, but it doesn't mean that only then this 1,000 people visited Hungary, because many Saudis has visas from other embassy in the Schengen area. They can visit it. I know many people who visited Hungary not with Hungarian visa. So the exact number I don't know. Unfortunately, but more and more Saudis visiting Hungary, mainly from tourist reason, of course. And of course, for me, unfortunately, but it's okay, they are visiting only Budapest and the capital city. It's normal that the tourists visit only the capital city because they know only the capitals. But I would like to invite Saudis to visit other cities in Hungary, for example, Eger in the northeast Hungary, or Pécs in the southeast, or the western part, Sopron, or the biggest sweetwater lake in Central Europe, Balaton. Or near the Balaton, we have the biggest natural thermal water lake, Hévíz, or our Puszta, Hortobágy, and see our horses. So I invited more and more Saudis to visit our country. We have this flight which is direct from Riyadh, from Dammam, from Jeddah, and welcoming Hungary and welcoming Budapest.
المملكة العربية السعودية يعني خلال الفترة الماضية وقعت حوالي 12 اتفاقية ومذكرة تفاهم وفي جميع المجالات. واسمحوا لي أن يعني أشيد بالدعم الكبير الذي يقدمه للجان الصداقة البرلمانية. رئيس لجان الصداقة البرلمانية رئيس مجلس الشورى الشيخ الدكتور عبد الله آل الشيخ، إيمانا منه بأهمية العلاقات الدبلوماسية. والدبلوماسية البرلمانية مهمة في تطوير وتعزيز العلاقات بين الدول. في مجلس الشورى ولله الحمد لدينا علاقات متميزة مع المجالس النظيرة. آخر لقاء كان في بودابست، التقينا بمعالي رئيس البرلمان، وفي الواقع بدأ يعني بالثناء والإعجاب في تطور المملكة، وأيضا الاحترام والتقدير لمولاي خادم الحرمين الشريفين الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز ولسمو سيدي الأمير محمد بن سلمان بن عبد العزيز ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء حفظهم الله. نجد هذا التقدير وهذا الاحترام بلا شك منعكس على مكانة المملكة العربية السعودية.
Fortunate because I'm spent time here in Saudi Arabia during in that period when the Vision 2030 was born. It was the unique program itself in that time in the region. I left January 2018. When I returned in November 2019, already everything changed thanks to the social reform part of the Vision 2030. We are facing the result already now with the success. It's a Red Sea project, for example. All these giga projects which are started here in Saudi Arabia, the changing in the social life. Regarding to the Crown Prince or Prime Minister, he's a very strong person. he has a vision. He's a visionary person. He's a trustful person. Every Saudis, I think, believe in it because he showed the Saudis that Saudi can reach whatever they want. They can fulfill the aim, the Vision 2040. And in Hungary, we are saying that there are two types of leaders. One of them telling to the followers or the people that go ahead. Other telling the people that come with me, follow me. And the Crown Prince is the second type of people, which is, I think, which is a guarantee that the Vision 2030 will reach its aim. So, as one of them, the Expo 2030, which is a big success of Saudi Arabia. Of course, a challenge, as every changing in the life of a country, in the life in economy, always a challenge. But I think with the effort of the Saudi people, Saudi Arabia will reach their aim and fulfill the goals of the Vision 2030 under the leadership of Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Everything changed. They changed the life in Saudi Arabia in itself, which is very good that the people didn't change. They remained kind, open, ready for friendship, ready for achieving. So the Vision 2030 gave an impetus to achieve bigger aim, bigger goals for the Saudi people. I think this is the biggest result. Of course, in the everyday life, you see the events. The economic is growing. Saudi is a member of the G20. It's most fastest growing economy in the world now, or one of the most fastest economy growing in the world. Saudi gained their place in the international organizations, various international organizations. So this is all the achievement of 2030. Yes, the GDP growth and so on and so on. There are statistical data that's highlighting that the Vision 2030 program are working. 2030, I think Riyadh at first will be a metropolis. All project with the King Salman Park, with the new airport, of course with the Expo near the new airport. Also in Abha, for example, and of course in the Neom. So the picture of all Saudi Arabia are changing. There will be many livable places, cities and countries. So it's a new Europe, as MBS told. Mainly with our companies, we are mainly here in the IT sector. We try to participate with some of our companies in the NEOM project, in various construction projects. Plus, regarding to the green initiative, our University of Agriculture contacted already to the coast regarding to the various special type of trees, and in the field of sustainability we are trying to cooperate with Saudi Arabia in our expert. And of course, if we can participate in the program of in the programs of Vision 2030, it's good also for our economy.
لما نتحدث في كثير من ما يخص من جودة الحياة ومن 2030 رؤية السعودية، نجد الطرف الآخر في سواء في المجر أو في لقاءاتنا الأخرى عندهم علم وخبر وإعجاب. يعرفون نيوم، يعرفون البحر الأحمر، يعرفون العلا، يعرفون الدرعية، يعرفون القدية. يعني بصراحة احنا مشدودين في لقاءاتنا بأن نجد الآخرين يعرفون عن هذا التطور المذهل الذي أعتبره ثورة في المملكة العربية السعودية، تطور وفي جميع الأصعدة. التبادل التجاري مهم جدا بين المملكة والمجر، والملاحظة أنه ينمو من سنة إلى أخرى، وهناك تواصل بين رجال العمل السعوديين والمجريين. وأيضا لا أنسى أن أشيد بدور السفارة السعودية في المجر ودور السفارة المجرية في الرياض، دور متميز ومتواصل أيضا.
I wish successes to Saudi Arabia. Of course, I welcome Saudi people to visit Hungary. The Hungarian people visit Saudi Arabia, as Saudi Arabia ready for accepting the visitors, and give together effort to fulfill the aim at first to Vision 2030, and of course the helping us in our fulfilling in our Hungarian aims together, and go together.